Hello. Hello and welcome. I think we're starting. Hello and welcome to the Flipping and Wholesaling Houses in New York show. I am Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping or wholesaling houses, or if you're already doing it. Well, I have no microphone. I realize. That sucks, because I'm not plugged in. I don't even know if it's going to kick on now, but we'll see. I don't know about the audio. Let's hope the audio is working. I'm going to start that again. So, welcome to the Flipping and Wholesaling Houses in New York show. I am Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping or wholesaling houses, or if you're already doing it, how to grow your business. So I got a question, and I thought about answering it, and then I decided I should do a video on it. So the question was, the question literally was, if I just want to flip 4 houses a year, do I need to cold call? The bigger question is, do I want to market? Do I want to spend money on money and time on marketing if I only want to flip 4 houses a year? So the truth is, I don't know. Just to reiterate, the first 4 years I was in business, 2013, 14, 15, and 16, I didn't do any marketing. I bought all my properties at live auction, at online auction from REO agents. And then beginning of 2017, so how long have I doing? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm in my 7th year now. I've been marketing direct to sellers. Now, the truth is, you technically don't need to do marketing if you just want to buy properties from wholesalers, right? I have a student, only wants to flip, doesn't want to wholesale. He's doing his 4th or 5th flip right now. He's been very successful. Bought almost everything from a wholesaler. Some from me, some from my competitors. It's fine. He has a full-time job at a big bank, and he does this part-time. And you can, especially if you want to flip like one property at a time. I'm going to say, if you want to flip one property at a time, it's going to be by 2 deals a year, 2.5 deals a year, because it takes a long time to close, to do the work, to sell it. If you want to do 2 at a time, depends where they are, it's possible, but you don't really need to do marketing. What you're really doing, though, is you are cutting off your ability to get deals at a deeper discount, right? Well, think about it. If I'm wholesaling deals and making 40 grand on it, that means if you did that marketing and got that deal, you'd get it 40 grand cheaper. So sometimes, besides the fact that you're going to make a lot more money, sometimes that can make a difference in the deal, a significant difference in a deal, right? But I understand that there's a lot of sentiment against doing the marketing. It's a tremendous amount of rejection. It's a pain in the ass. It takes a lot of time. It's hard to see results for a while. But I really recommend to anybody, even if you're looking to flip, that you do some marketing. Because marketing really is a momentum-based process. And if you do it, you commit to it on some level, eventually it's going to get you deals. It may take a year, but I recommend you do it. Now, if you say, listen, I cannot stand talking to sellers, and I understand that. I really do. You can buy deals from wholesalers. You just have to be careful. You have to be careful that the wholesaler is not an asshole. You have to be careful that the deal still makes sense. And if you want reliable wholesalers in Long Island, I can tell you there's only a few of them. But you can do it. So the answer is sort of. You sort of can do it. But you need to be weary of your numbers, because what happens is a wholesaler sends you a deal, and very often you think this price is too high, and then the wholesaler starts convincing you, well, look at all the comps, and there really isn't that much work to do. So you need to be able to look at a deal objectively and be able to walk away from a deal. So the short answer is yes, you can do 4 flips a year without marketing, but I think it's foolish not to market. I really do. Because if I had started marketing 4 years before, not only would have I done a lot more deals, but I would have done a lot more deals and made a lot more money. And I didn't really buy from wholesalers. Well, I bought some from wholesalers, I'm wrong. But I didn't buy a lot from wholesalers. I bought mostly at the live and the online auctions. So this is the thought here. The thought is the hardest part of this business, whether you're flipping or wholesaling, by far, without any comparison, is finding the deal. That's the hardest part. It's not hard to get a deal, to get a property, buy a property from a wholesaler, fix it up, and make money. It's not hard. And you may say, well, I want the easy way. But my point is that if you're saying I don't want to do any marketing, you're trying to take the easy way out. Now, it's fine. I have no problem if you want to run a business the easy way. I just feel like if you don't need to only market, and you don't need to only buy from wholesalers, but incorporating some marketing into your daily routines, even if you're outsourcing it, is a good thing because it will produce returns over time. That's really how I feel. Now, I remember the day at the end of 2012, I think it was right after Hurricane Sandy, when I spoke to this guy, Brad Chandler from Express Home Buyers, and he was telling me that I should stop flipping and I should go to wholesaling. And he said, listen, our markets are similar. We buy in the 2s and the 3s. We sell in the 4s and the 5s, which really was the case then. And he had just transitioned from a purely flipping company. He had done like 1,500 flips. I mean, he in the DMV area, which is DC, Maryland, Virginia, he's still on TV there, Express Home Buyers. I mean, he's a big fish there. And he believed only flipping was the way to go. And he believed wholesaling was bullshit. And then, ironically, he had a guy who come work for him named Robert Wensley, who eventually started Investor Lift, who told him, at some point, the more flipping we do, the less money we make, because we just can't. It's very hard to scale a flipping business. Now, if you're content to only do 3 or 4 flips a year, and you're fine with that, that's fine. Most people are going to want to grow the business, right? You suddenly make $150,000 on a flip, and you're going to want more. So that's the way I was, right? I didn't understand wholesaling at all. I thought wholesalers were knuckle-dragging Neanderthals who make $5,000, and I didn't understand why anyone would sell a property off-market. And I believed that I was doing the only thing I could do, which was buy properties at auction, do massively, gut renovate, completely rehab them to add value. And the truth is that there were deals that I did that I would have been much better off flipping, just flipping it, wholesaling it. And there were plenty of deals that I really didn't understand why I paid too much. And if I had started marketing direct to seller 4 years earlier, I'd be in a completely different place now, a much better place. And Brad really told me, right? And he said, you got to start putting money towards marketing. And that's when I switched. And it was really a life-changing experience. Now, understand, I can still flip whatever house I want, right? I don't have to wholesale it, right? It's my choice. Getting properties at a deep discount, which is the only way to get that, is directly from seller, as opposed to buying at auction where you're competing with other rehabbers, and as opposed to buying from a wholesaler where obviously you're competing with a rehabber. The only way to get things at a deep enough discount is to go directly to seller. So when you go directly to seller, you have options, right? I have options on almost every house that I buy. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have to close on it. I'm buying something now that I'm going to have to close on because of the price. Sometimes I don't have an option to close on because it's occupied, and the price, because there always is a price where I could sell it occupied, but I'm paying too much for it in that regard. But I have options. If I want to keep it and flip it, I can. But if I want to wholesale it and make money quickly, I can too. So I'm a big fan of that model of going direct to seller, whether you're cold calling or texting, which is a cop-out. But I always advise cold calling because I believe that having conversations with sellers is beneficial to you when you're learning. And cold calling will give you the opportunity to have the most conversations with sellers. Texting is another cop-out. Believe me, not marketing is a cop-out. And you can not market if you want. What I'm telling you is for 4 years I didn't market, and I realized I really missed out on a lot. I missed out on the momentum building on marketing. I missed out on buying properties at a deeper discount. I missed out on a lot. Wholesaling business can scale. You can grow it. It can. If I suddenly grew to 20 deals a month, I could probably hire 1 or 2 people and be fine. If I started flipping 20 deals a month, then first of all, I'd have to hire a lot more people, and second of all, I'd probably want to kill myself. And I got to a point. I think we were flipping 14 houses at one time, and everything, all the wheels were coming off. Materials going to the wrong place. Contractors were lying to me. Stuff was not getting done. And that's when I lost money on deals, right? I lost money on 3 deals around the same time. So I like to build a business that I know can grow. I can't tell you how many businesses I've seen that when they grow, they go out of business, right? cash flow issues, other issues. So that's my thought. But if you want to just flip a few properties a year, you do not need to market. You can just buy them from a wholesaler. So I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in all the ways I can help you go to howtoflipnewyork.com and learn to flip and wholesale.com. If you're watching YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on any media channel, please click the thumbs up. A lot more people have been clicking thumbs up, and a lot more people are seeing my videos. I saw a video recently that had like thousands of views because it had like 140 likes. So please keep that coming, and please keep the comments coming. I post 5 times a week. I don't always know what to say. Your questions give me topics to discuss, and let me answer you, which is really the point of this channel, which is to help you. So thank you very, very much for watching.